we're going to demonstrate our zones right now. I want to tie this in to what we're trying to show with our zone defenses. All right. The first zone that we used, I used this in high school and we used it in college, was the 1-3-1. Now, I'm not exactly sure how we would use you guys, but I'm going to put you in what I think's a position. I'm going to start you out on the point. You're going to be on the point defensively. All right? I'm going to have you play this wing. You're going to go to the baseline. No, we're not having a big man on the baseline. We felt that the 1-3-1, if played correctly, would slow the ball down from one side of the floor to the other. That it would be very strong down the middle. A point guard who met the ball at midcourt, who was able to force the ball off of the middle to one side or the other. So, I probably now I'll just use you as a passer and a demonstrator. I'll use you two guys as well. If the defense right now would all go blue, and let's bring you guys in as whites. And then one of the ladies come out in offense too. Yeah, white. You know, one reason we did play some zone is it took away the screen and roll. The pick and roll has become a huge part, and zones by nature, you are covering an area and you take away that kind of screening action. It's hard enough to do it, but in a zone, you are there. At least you should be. Now, in the 1-3-1, we have 5 offensive players. 1, 2, 3. Is he bloody? All right, I'll cover for a while here. Now, it's really important that you play big in this zone. I mean, if you have a choice between playing down here like this and playing up here, play up here. Have the hands. Tie up the court. Make it. Just get your hands up right now. I mean, everybody in a stance. Get your hands up. Got to look like you're alive back there. I can't see passing angles nearly as well this way. Now drop your hands. Now I can see them. Now I can get the ball where I want. So number one, be in your stance, but be high with the hands. Point guard, defensively, get the ball out of the middle. So come on out here. If I'm bringing the ball down like this, you got to take a stance where you try to steer me to this side. Now wing, your free throw line extended, high hands. We don't want to let him go into this gap. You're going to pinch it, but you're also there. We've got a big man right there at that elbow area. All right? Now, if I take it to this side, our point guard in the 1-3-1, this is probably the only stance situation that was totally different from the way we would do it in a man-to-man. You're going to play a little cat and mouse game with me. You play big. You've got the middle third of the floor. Don't let me throw an easy pass to that side. That's right. Bother it. Kick your legs up. Force, son, would you go out there? Force a non-penetrating pass. Force this kind of pass, because now that gives everybody more time to adjust to the ball. The one thing you're going to hear in most zone defenses, and especially this one, is airtime. Airtime. And we're talking about the ball in the air. If you sag and if you let me throw one of these quick passes, the ball's not in the air very long. And it's hard for everybody else to catch up. But if you force this, now you won't be out there because then I'll just throw behind you. I'm going to get to you guys in a second. But if you force me to throw one of these, that ball's in the air a lot longer. It gives everybody else time to adjust. So, that's number one. Get the ball off center and then seal the ball to one side or the other. We could call traps in this. We could have you trap with the wing. We're not going to show any of that right now.